commotion came from inside the house. "Sorry!" shouted my sister Felicia. "I accidentally threw the fridge across the kitchen, but I'm putting it back." Felicia's power is super strength. She doesn't know how to use her abilities very well. "Clean up your mess, Felicia, and get started on your chores," Mom scolded. Felicia stomped through the house, shaking the whole thing. "Enough with the stomping. You'll wake Grandpa and your baby brother from their naps." My baby brother Ben has the power to turn invisible. It makes him quite the handful. Grandpa Dale lives with us and takes care of us whenever Mom and Dad do their hero thing. He's a retired superhero and the coolest grandpa ever. "Chores sound fun. Can I do those instead?" I asked. "No," answered Dad. "No more distractions. And no superpowers." "But my powers are awesome!" I pleaded. Dad moved into position. "Let's go." I closed my eyes, held my breath, and charged toward Dad. As he ducked to avoid me, I tripped over his foot and fell flat on my face. It was really embarrassing. "I call that move the old duck and trip," Dad joked. He tried to make me laugh, but I wasn't in the mood. Dad offered me a helping hand. "You okay, buddy?" "No," I said. "My powers are what make me special. Without them, I'm just another dumb kid. I don't understand why we have to keep doing this." "Because you are more than an ice maker, Peter," said Dad. "By the time your training is over, we'll have unlocked so many new skills, you won't know what to do. I know it's difficult, but you've got to be patient with yourself. You can do this." Dad wanted to bring out the best in me, and he was right. I couldn't give up so easily. "Why don't Gavin and Felicia have to train?" I asked. "Because they don't want to be heroes. You do," Mom answered. "That's why Dad and I want to help you become the best hero you can be." "Less chatting and more charging," Dad said with a grin. He held up the flag. "Come and get it." I dusted myself off, took a deep breath, and charged my dad once more. Chapter 2. The New Kid. At lunch the following day, I couldn't stop thinking about my failed training session with Dad. "Peter, you're not eating your yummy bun," Sandra whined. "It's a beautiful pastry filled with gooey cream. If you don't put it in your mouth within the next minute, I'll consider it a crime." Sandro is one of my two best friends in the entire world. He's also one of the hungriest people I've ever known. He'd eat a brick if it had frosting on it. "It's all yours," I said. "I'm not that hungry." Sandro snatched the tasty treat and put it on his lunch tray. "What's going on, Peter?" Chloe asked. She's my other best friend, and a computer whiz too. There isn't much that Chloe can't do. She's the smartest kid in school. "Nothing," I said, staring out the cafeteria window. Chloe didn't believe me. "Not eating dessert?" she asked. "You're definitely stressed out about something. I'm guessing your no powers training session was a bust." "What's the point of having superpowers if I can't use them?" I asked. "They're all I've got. What am I without them?" "I'll tell you. A big nothing." "Don't say that." Chloe didn't like when I talked down about myself. "You're funny, smart, kind." "Don't forget weird," interrupted Sandro. "You're so much more than your super abilities, Peter," Chloe said, giving me a pat on the back. "You're special with or without them." "Superpowers are super cool," Sandra said, letting out a smelly burp. End of story. "You don't have powers, Sandro. Does that make you uncool?" asked Chloe. "Probably," Sandra said, taking a gulp of chocolate milk. "Sandro, you're funny. Chloe, you're smart. But I'm nothing without superpowers," I said, slouching in my seat. "Excuse me," a voice said. It was the new kid in school. "I'm Ed Chang."